Here's a shot from earlier on. As the Suns arrive at the arena, they're looking to leave town on a winning note tonight. And now let's head to the sideline.
Well, thank you, Kevin. We all know Joel Embiid's incredible blend of...
He does indeed. David, thanks. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward.
From deep, Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he sees the chance.
Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
It's good.
Don't you forget, Harden won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Paul passes to Okogie. Launches it. That shot, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Durant just inside the line. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Passes it to Ayton. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
In the corner, it's Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Basket counts. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
There's the triple. Paul can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And the jam by Harden.
Just superb work in transition. This is where he really becomes an absolute problem.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Sixers ball.
Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Okogie. Paul outside, takes a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Embiid finds Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Maxey's got a second bucket tonight.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Harden dishes to Tucker. Banked in off the glass.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Can they get it? And he overshot that one, missing. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Okogie, guarded by Harden.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shot from 16. They get it again. Here's Ayton. And again, it's the Suns missing. Philadelphia leading by 12. Harris passes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Stolen by Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Got into the passing lane that time. Harden creating possessions.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more in value.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup and he can contribute. Points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
And Phoenix has possession. They trail by 16. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Sixers ball.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers leading by 18. Embiid inside. Defended by Paul. And the dunk by Embiid.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Booker dishes to Durant. The tray. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Maxey attacking.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And here is Paul. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kicks it to Booker. Clock at 4. And the Suns miss again. James Harden getting it done for the 76ers. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we've got...
Here come your Philadelphia 76ers, Ian.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. But plenty of time left in this one. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Here's Okogie, guarded by Harris. Pass to Paul. Over Harden. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad hooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Here's Booker. Ayton, the pass to KD. And that one, good. KD's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Harden the pass to Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Jacks up a 3. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. That one falls.
Muscling his way through the contact. Love the edge that Booker plays with.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. No good on the 3.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Paul looking around. Right side Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And in the last decade, defense's switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
Here's Paul. And no good that time. Good D by Harden. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Booker. Kicks it out to Harden. A 3-pointer off the mark.
and you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ayton against Embiid. Ayton, the pass to Okogie. They grab their own miss. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. So for the Suns, Biyombo, he's checked in for 8. Warren comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Payne in for Paul.
Cameron Payne.
Harden with it. Biyombo on him. A nice shot by Harris.
Showing the quick hands that time. Harris with the catch and shoot.
And here are the Suns now.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Now, here's Biyombo, guarded by Embiid, 5 to shoot. Warren dishes to KD, shoots over Tucker, and again, it's the Suns missing. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Some changes for Philadelphia. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden.
DeAnthony Melton.
Tucker can't get it to go.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Warren kicks to Biyombo. Tipped away. The Suns need to get a shot off. They get the rebound. The layup off target. For Philadelphia, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Harrell and Harris wide open. He shoots, and the 3 ball is good. Harris has got 8 points.
And you just got to respect Harris's three-point shot. He is a very capable scorer from that distance.
From deep. No good there. Now the 76ers take it the other way. The pass to Melton. To the inside. Here's Tucker, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
He's off on the second.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of the Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
32 seconds left here in the second. And here's Harris from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Harris has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
A nice shot by Tucker. And KD's got the ball here for the Suns. Booker looking around. Here's Biyombo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Durant sends it back. And thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a and
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with DeAnthony Melton. Harrell is out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Niang in at the 4-man position.
Possessing great mobility at his size, Harrell runs the floor like a deer.
Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Craig. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Harris.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane, and he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Craig can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Melton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Niang, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The shot by Bazley, no good. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. There's the feed to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad, the defense doesn't have a lot of good options, making that jam seem unstoppable.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Elton kicks to Niang. Shot from the top of the key. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Here's Bazley. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Going inside. Korkmaz passes to Niang. Harris dishes to Harrell. Harris kicks to Harrell. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Harrell, and it's James Harden in for DeAnthony Melton. Okogie's checked in for Phoenix. Chris Paul comes in for Cameron Payne.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for George Niang. McDaniels comes in for Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Korkmaz. And for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for Bazley. And it's T.J. Warren in for Kevin Durant. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Maxey, no good. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Booker. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Embiid kicks to Maxey. 3-pointer. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Harden the pass to Dedmon. From outside, off the mark. And it's the Suns with the ball. Inside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Josh Okogie.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers? 76ers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's Warren, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wayne Dedmon. That's his
Just has a knack for finding openings in the defense. You could describe Warren as opportunistic.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Embiid kicks to McDaniels. Lays it up and banks it in.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Okogie, and the rejection by Embiid.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Ross for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Kept alive. Tucker. He feeds it to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Stolen by Harden. 3 seconds left. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Oh, that has to hurt.